welcome back to my channel. I am here for an album reaction of ONEWE's The Quiver, and normally I try to wait for a little bit of time just to see if we're going to get any other MVs from them. I'm not sure if we are, so I can't wait anymore. I'm like, I need to hear the rest of the album. So we're going to, of course, do the other 3 songs. I already reacted to Icarus, so that's going to be later, but I am going to react to the other 3. I'm going to do that in 3 separate videos, and then I'll kind of put them all together in an album reaction playlist down below, so you can click on that if you want to go see the next one. So without further ado, we're going to start with Coordinates. Now, I did notice that this does not have any lyrics or anything like that, so I did go ahead and pull up a translated version of the lyrics just so I can follow along below. And let's go ahead and get started. Ooh, kind of that horn sound. Ooh, ooh. I love the piano and the guitar matching. That's so nice. Ooh. Oh, that's pretty. Ooh. Those big, like, feeling of the strings coming in. Ooh, I love that. I love how everything is getting, the drums too, very, like, it makes me think of like a symphony. Ooh. This is gonna be a great introduction. I can already picture it, everything in the background. Ooh. 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 The swell in the strings and the drums and everything is so good. Oh, I love that dun dun in the guitar. Oh, oh, get it hard. Woo! Oh, so nice. Ooh, I love that. Kanghyun. Ooh. So pretty. Ooh. That slide. Woo. Oh, oh, they are going off in the instrumental here. Oh. Okay, so before anything, I want to look and I want to see who composed this. I have a feeling this is either a Kanghyun or a Gyuk. Like, the lyrics are Kanghyun or Gyuk. Let's see. Yep, I was right. And then the main composer is Kanghyun. Oh, this was so good. Okay. Oh my goodness. This was This is what you call like an opener. Like, this is such an opener. I can totally picture an entire show based around this song. Like, just the beginning of this song. Woo! From the very beginning, okay, we have the piano and guitar kind of matching in that first verse, and those strings and the symphonic drums coming in with that beautiful way that they did, and Younghoon's voice. Ooh, it's just so good. And I love how so effortlessly it switched from Younghoon to Dongyoung, especially with the lyrics. With my compass broken, it points toward no direction at all. Following the endless darkness, I stay up out all night alone. This is an island where nobody comes. I keep calling out for you. Basically, like, I could totally see, oh, I'm already picturing the lights and everything. Like, oh, like the way that you could like, bring all of that in, and oh, it just is so incredibly good. Oh my goodness. The entire time, what I kept noticing is the way this really felt like a symphony. Like, when you go to, or like an orchestral symphony concert, there's something about when the strings and you have the big symphonic drums coming in, the way they just like all encompass it. And then you add on top of that the amazing drummer that Haran is, the amazing guitarist that Kanghyun is, and the amazing pianist that Dongyoung is. And then you add the amazing bassist that Gyuk is, and then, you know, if I don't think that Younghoon was playing the guitar, but if he was playing the rhythm guitar, you add all of that on top of that, and you're just creating this whole symphony of sound, not only within the emotion of the lyrics, but also in the instrumentation. So it's not only in the vocal, but it's like, sure, you could take one and without the other, you could do something simple and it would work, but having them both just creates such a bigger picture. It makes it so expressive and so interesting to listen to, and I loved it. It was so incredibly good. Okay, so when we go into the chorus, to set the coordinates, please take me away so that the fate that slipped from my hand can return to me once again. Guide me, oh coordinates, oh coordinates, oh. When we go into verse 2 with Gyuk, of course, with Gyuk's verses, we always have it a little bit faster. The rhythm always changes because of the way he naturally does his verses, which I always love because I think it gives such a different play, you know, versus when we hear Younghoon or Dongyoung. I think it's such a nice job. So going on, sometimes freedom comes with a tag that feels like a curse. From a place far away, I pray that I can reach you. Oh, these lyrics, too, are so, they just hit. Following the light that slowly appears, there's this, the guitar comes in there. I don't know, it was the electric guitar at that point, because I think at the beginning, it sounded like Kanghyun was playing the acoustic guitar. I don't know if he switched or if it was a different pedal or something, but the way that he was playing changed. Completely amazing. It had this little transition here, and I loved it. I will get up and walk again. To the set coordinates, please take me away so that fate that slipped from my hand can return to me once again. Guide me away. And here, what I really loved is the strings coming through. It just grew and grew and grew and grew this entire time. Between the two of us, would you place a small dot so I can arrive by following that path? Please hold onto my desperately outstretched hand. So again, like, reaching, like, this entire time, it just feels like you're reaching to try to grasp. And you hear that in the vocal, you hear that in the instrumental. It's this constant, and that's why I think it grows. It continuously grows and gets bigger. And it really, what was it? Oh, this next part. To the set coordinates, please take me away. When Younghoon did Cho, I was just like, the way that he held that out and how that kind of transitioned, it really built. And then we had, you know, the bridge come in with the instrumental, and then Kanghyun slaying. And I loved his solo here, because I felt like it was so, just the way that he did it was so different from anything. All of his solos are a little bit different, obviously, but I loved how he played around with the progression of of what was happening. There was a little more half steps in there. It just made it sound really cool. And again, it felt like that entire time, that outstretched hand. Oh, and then it continues. You have been waiting for me right here all along. At the coordinates we used to picture, pray only for me to come. You called out to me. And Young-hoon, he did on, I don't remember which part it was. Oh, it was on before. It was Please Take Me Away. He did this really beautiful slide going up. It was so pretty. And then we had the end. And it was just like this entire time from the beginning to the end, this progression of building, becoming more desperate until finally at the end, it like has to fade away. Ooh, what amazing work. Okay, guys, tell me what you thought about this. Did you love it? Did you hate it? What was your favorite part of the song or MV? I'm really curious what your favorite song is from this album. I don't know if I can choose between these two. Between the two I know so far. I know Coordinates Now and Icarus. I don't know if I can choose. I think this is going to be a really well composed mini album. So I'm excited for it. But tell me your thoughts down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.